મોર્નિંગ સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ. આજે આપણે નવો ટોપિક સ્ટાર્ટ કરીએ. એક્સરસાઇઝ 1.3 એને રિલેટેડ તમે વર્કશીટ્સ બી કમ્પ્લીટ કરી દીધી છે. બહુ સારી વાત છે. હવે આપણે નવા ટોપિક્સમાં એક સાદો અને સિમ્પલ ટોપિક્સ જે વેન ડાયાગ્રામ તરીકે ફેમસ છે અને આમ જોવા જઈએ ને તો બહુ યુઝફુલ ટોપિક છે. Because most of the relationships between sets can be represented by diagram. In the diagram, we are very comfortable with the diagram. Okay? Therefore, we can use the Venn diagram. The diagram is known as our Venn diagram. Most of the relations between the sets can be represented as diagrams, and this diagrams is known as Venn diagrams. Okay? Now see here, the first figure for the illustration one is that for the first figure, the rectangle represents our universal set. Rectangle represents our universal set, and you have to write u on this side, or you can write on this side also. Okay, so this is the important symbol or important figure for the Venn diagram. We have to consider universal set first. Universal set is represented as a rectangle, okay, in form of rectangle. Now any set can be represented as any like circle. Okay, this is our circle. This is our set A. You have to give the name of the any set. If you are drawing this circle, then which this circle represents set A or not? તો આપણે જે કોઈ બી સર્કલ ડ્રો કરીએ એને સેટ નું નામ આપવું જ પડે. યુ નામ આપવું જ પડે. ઓકે, નેક્સ્ટ વન. હવે જોજો કે આ જે છે સેટ્સ બનાયા છે બંને, એમાં વસ્તુ શું સમજવાની છે એ જોઈએ. તો સેટ A means this portion. Set A having this portion, and this point denotes the element. This point is used to denote the element. And which one is the element? Here 2 is the element. આ point શું દર્શાવે છે? point એક એલિમેન્ટ રિપ્રેઝન્ટ કરવા માટે યુઝ થાય છે, અને અહીં 2 એ આપણો સેટ A નો એલિમેન્ટ છે. Here 2 is the element of set A, as well as 4 is also element of set A. 6 is also element of set A. 8 is also element of set A, as well as 10 is the element of set A. This portion for set A. Now for the universal set, this whole portion which inside the rectangle is universal set. The whole portion inside the rectangle is our universal set. Therefore 1 is the element of universal set, as well as 2 also element of universal set, because 2 is in the inside portion of U or universal set. Same as 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, all the 1 to 10 elements lies in the portion of universal set or in the rectangle. Therefore they are the element of universal set. So for the illustration one, we can write in figure U equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 up to 10 is the universal set, of which set A equals to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. For this set A, the universal set is U 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 up to 10. Now see here, set A whole portion, complete portion of set A is inside of the portion of set U or universal set, therefore we can say that all the elements of set A are in U. Therefore, A is the subset of U. A is the subset of U. Therefore, U is the universal set of which set A equals to N is the subset. Okay? A is the subset of universal set. It is clear? Now, for the illustration number 2, consider this figure. Here in this figure, the universal set is this rectangle. Now, see that this one circle is represented as set A and this circle represents our set B. Total 3 sets represented in this diagram. See here, for the illustration number 2, universal set having all the elements inside the rectangle portion. Therefore, universal set consists 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. In the figure, U equals to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is the universal set. Now, set A નો total portion કેટલો? This one is the portion of set A. Now, which are the elements of set A? The elements of set A are 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. All the elements lies in this portion are the elements of set A. Therefore, set A having elements 2, 4, 6, 8 and 10. Now, we are going for the set B. This portion is represented as set B. Therefore, we have only 2 elements lies in the portion of set B. Therefore, 2 elements which are 4 and 6 is in the set B. Therefore, set B having 2 elements 4 and 6 and A and B both are in universal set. Therefore, A is subset of universal set as well as B is also subset of universal set. Now see here, all the elements of set B lies in set A. जो set B ના બધા જ એલિમેન્ટ set A માં છે એનો મતલબ કે B is the subset of A, or you can directly write from the Venn diagram also. See here, the total portion of set B, the whole portion of set B is inside the portion of set A. Set B નો બધો જ complete portion જેટલો બી એરિયા છે બધો જ set A ની અંદર આવી જાય છે. એનો મતલબ કે set B is the subset of set A. Okay, it is clear? તો Venn diagram નો ટોપિક અહીં કમ્પ્લીટ કરીએ છે. Now, the next topic, operations on sets. There are different operations on set. First one is union of sets. Second one is intersection of sets. Then different set. Then symmetric differences. There are many operations on sets. Now, today we will study only 2 operations, which are union operations of sets and intersection operations of sets. The first operation, union operation of sets, or we can say that union of 2 sets. Suppose we have 2 sets named A and B. So let A and B be any 2 sets. For the union operation, the union of set A and B, is the new set which consists all the elements of set A, and all the elements of set B. Okay, the A union B is the new set which consists all the elements of set A as well as all the elements of set B also. The common element, the common element being taken only once. If the common elements in A and B are there, therefore we have to take it only once. Okay. The symbol for union operation is this U is used to denote the union. The symbol, this symbol is used to denote the union operation. Symbolically, we can write it A union B. We can write like A union B and read as A union B. This can be read as A union B. This is the symbol for representation of A union B. Now we are saying the examples. Here example 12 is that let set A equals to 2, 4, 6 and 8. Here set A equals to 2, 4, 6 and 8 and set B equals to 6, 8, 10, 12. Set B equals to 6, 8, 10 and 12. Then find A union B. Then we have to find A union B. Now for the A union B, first of all, write all the elements of set A 2, 4, 6, 8 union set elements of set B 6, 8, 10, 12. Now A union B, we know that we have to write A union B equals to all the elements of set A and all the elements of set B. Okay, or we can say that in other language, in other sentence, we can say that we have to consider all the elements of set A or in set B. All the elements of set A or in set B. Okay, therefore, write the all elements without repeating them. We are getting 2, 4, 6, 8. Here 6, 8 is written here. Therefore, you can write 10 and 12 only. This is our A union B. Okay, it is quite easy topic. A union B equals to all the elements of set A and set B. Okay, write only once. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. તો તમારે A અને B બે સેટ્સ ના બધા જ એલિમેન્ટ્સ લખી દેવાના. ઓકે, ઓલ ધ એલિમેન્ટ્સ લખી દેવાના એટલે તમારું કામ થઈ જશે. A યુનિયન B મળી જશે. નેક્સ્ટ વન, example number 13. Let A equals to A, E, I, O, U. Set A having 5 elements A, E, I, O, U. And set B equals to A, R, U. And set B equals to A, I, U. Show that A union B equals to set A. So first of all, we have to find A union B first. First find A union B. Now what is A union B? So here A union B, so all the elements of set A as well as set B. Okay, so we can write A union B like this: A, E, I, O, U, and write the elements of B only once. Therefore, A is there, I is there, U is there. Therefore, this is our A union B. We can write A union B like this: so A, E, I, O, U. See here, A, E, I, O, U is our set A. Here, A, E, I, O, U is our set A. Therefore, we can directly say that A union B equals to set A. Hence, proved this. Okay, we have show that A union B equals to set A. It is clear? Union operation बहुत easy છે. હવે next topic માં આપણે શું તો આ કે યુનિયન ઓપરેશન્સ ની જેટલી બી પ્રોપર્ટીઝ છે એ પ્રોપર્ટી સ્ટડી કરીશું. then we are going for the intersection of sets and then property of intersections of sets. Okay. Now we are going for the properties of union operation. The first law is commutative law. What do you mean by commutative law? So if we can find A union B and B union A, they are always equal. Okay? They are always equal. A union B equals to B union A. Okay? In A union B, all the elements of set A and B are in there. Then in B union A, all the elements of set B and A are in there. Therefore, A union B equals to B union A. Both are equal. Next one, associative law. Associative law. In the associative law, we have three sets like A, B, and C. For the union of three sets, we can find A union B first, then find the union with C, or you can find B union C first, then you can union with set A also. Okay, this is the associative law. Okay, તો તમે A યુનિયન B પહેલા ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કરો અને પછી C સાથે એનું યુનિયન ઓપરેશન્સ કરો. અધરવાઇઝ B યુનિયન C ફર્સ્ટ ફાઇન્ડ આઉટ કરો, પછી તમે એને A સાથે યુનિયન ઓપરેશન્સ કરો. બંને વસ્તુ કોમન જ છે, કોઈ પ્રોબ્લેમ નથી. ઇનડાયરેક્ટલી તમારે આ કેસમાં શું કરવાનું? તો તમારે સેટ A, B and C ના બધા જ એલિમેન્ટ્સ લખી દેવાના. All the elements which are in set B, A and set C. Okay, all the elements of set A, B or in set C. Okay, next one, the third law, A union null set. The null set having no element and the union operation with set A, so we have to write all the elements of set A as well as all the elements of set phi. Therefore, we are getting set A itself. This is the law of identity element. Here, phi is the identity element of union operation. Okay? Phi is the identity element of union operation because we are finding the union with phi, we are getting set itself. Okay? Next one. A union A. This is A union A. So we have to write all the elements of set A and set A, which are set A. Okay, which is set A. This law is known as idempotent law. પોતે પોતાની સાથેનું જ ઓપરેશન એને કહેવાય idempotent law. Okay, next one, U is our universal set. Universal set union set A. So we know that all the elements of set A are in universal set. All the elements of set A are in universal set. Therefore, U union A equals to U only. Okay, U only. This law is known as law of universal set. Law of U. Okay. Next one, the Venn diagram of A union B. How can we represent the portion of A union B in Venn diagram? So see here, I am considering the rectangle named as universal set. Next, this is our set A and this is our set B. Okay, the portion which is represented as this line are known as the portion of A union B because we know that all the elements of set A as well as all the elements of set B represents our A union B. Therefore, this portion represents A union B here. It is clear? Next one. The next operation, which is known as intersection of two sets or intersection operations of sets. In the intersection operation, the intersection of sets A and B is the set of all elements which are common to both set A and B. Is the all elements which are common to both. Therefore, we can also say that intersection of two sets A and B, that means all the elements which are in both sets. All the elements, list out all the elements which are in both the sets or common of the both sets. Okay. The symbol for intersection is used as this is used to denote the intersection, and symbolically we can write A intersection B and we can read as A intersection B. Now for mathematically, A intersection B can be written as A intersection B equals to X such that X belongs to A and X belongs to B. X તમારા સેટ A ના A માં બી હોવો જોઈએ અને સેટ B માં પણ હોવો જોઈએ. એનો મતલબ કે બંનેમાં હોવો જોઈએ. બંનેમાં હોય એવા જ લખવાના તમારે X. એનો મતલબ કોમન હોય એ જ લખવાનું. તો ઇન્ટરસેક્શન મતલબ કોમન. ઓકે. Now we are going with the example 15. Here example 15 is that let set A equals to 2, 4, 6 and 8 and set B equals to 6, 8, 10 and 12. 6, 8, 10 and 12. Then find A intersection B. Then find A intersection B. So we know that we have to write A intersection B. That means all the elements which are in set A and in set B also are common from that two sets. Therefore, the common elements in set A and set B are only 6 and 8. Therefore, our A intersection B equals to 6 and 8 only. It is clear? The intersection operation is very easy also. Now we are going with the properties of intersection operation. As we have discussed the commutative law in union operation, the commutative law is also there for intersection operation. So here A intersection B is also equals to B intersection A. Means you have to take common elements of A intersection B, or you can take B intersection A. Both are equal. The common of A and B both are equal. Next one, the associative law, which is also studied by you in properties of union operation. So here A intersection B, then intersection with C, or you can find first B intersection C, then find A intersection C. That means in other language you have to find or you have to write all the elements which are common in all three elements or all three sets. In all three sets A, B and C also. Okay. Third one, null set intersection with set A. Here null set having no element, set A having some elements. Now common from that two sets, which is null set. None of the element is common between null set and set A. Therefore, the answer is 5. Law of 5. This is the law of 5, known as law of 5. Next one, universal set. Intersection with set A. Universal set having all the elements as well as the elements of set A also. The universal set having all the elements of set A also. Therefore, the common elements between U and A, the common elements between U and A are set A. This law is known as law of U. Okay. Next one, fifth one, A intersection A. Next one, A intersection A, which is equals to A. The common elements of set A and set A, which is equals to set A. All the elements which are common in set A also. Okay. This law known as idempotent. Now we are going with the Venn diagram of this intersection of two sets. Consider this one is our universal set, which is a rectangle portion. Now this is our set A, this is our set B. Now the common portion between set A and B is this. Therefore this portion is known as our A intersection B portion. This portion is known as A intersection B portion, or common of two sets A and B. Now we are going with the example number 17. In the example number 17, let set A equals to 1, 2, 3 up to 10, and set B equals to 2, 3, 5 and 7. Then you have to find A intersection B and show that A intersection B equals to set B. So first of all, we can find, or we are finding A intersection B here. Here A intersection B, that means all the elements which are common with the element sets A and in set B. So here set A having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. Set B having 2, 3, 5 and 7. Therefore, the common elements between A and B are 2, 3, 5 and 7. And we know that this is our set B. Therefore, this is our set B. Therefore, we can say that A intersection B equals to set B. Then, hence, prove this statement A intersection B equals to set B. Okay, is it clear? Now, this is my number. If you have any query, any doubt regarding to these topics, you can contact me or you can WhatsApp me to this number. Okay? Thank you very much.